Who dares defy my army?
Hey guys.
Hey everybody, and welcome to our Dark Origins preview stream, part 1.
Part 1.
Part 1. I'm Jonathan Leon, I'm the associate producer of Blade and Soul.
And I'm Bethany Stout, the community manager.
Alright, and so as I mentioned, this is part 1 of the preview stream for Dark Origins. That's our patch that we just announced today. You can check out the website for the launch page, and it's going to be coming out in about 2 weeks on August 16th.
There's so much content in it that we need 2 live streams, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, so you can check out the website. We just put it up earlier today.
Got a couple raids, we got a dungeon, we got some new equipment.
A lot of awesome bosses you can see. There's definitely, you know, like as I mentioned in my producer's letter, if you haven't checked that out, you can check it on the website. We're moving towards a lot of large-scale content, a lot of big group activities. So that's kind of going to be you know, starting off with Dark Origins, and that's going to be continuing on through the rest of the year. And
next week will be our part 2.
Yeah.
So come back next week on the 10th, and we'll be able to show you what we don't show you today. So this stream is mainly overview of the raids, and so we'll head on to that after we give a quick update. And first off, we're going to talk about just the costume design contest finalists are out. You can head to the forums, be sure to sign in, and then press the like button on your favorites. Let me head over to, I'm just going to show off the current finalists real fast. And so just like I said, head to the forums. Oh, this is on auto. Head to the forums real fast and vote for what you would like to see in game from all these amazing, talented artists that the Blade and Soul community has.
Yeah, definitely want to give a shout out to all the artists. We received a ton of entries.
So many entries.
It's very difficult to narrow them down, as it always is. And you'll see we have some really, really amazing finalists. You know, very, very, very different styles, different backgrounds. You know, different inspirations. And yeah, it's gonna be tough to figure out the winner. But no matter which one wins, I think it's gonna look great in game.
Yep. I'm excited. I can't wait. It's always interesting to see what you guys draw and then how it gets incorporated into the game from the developer's eye. So I was always excited for that. So what's next?
So and the voting for that is open until, I believe, Friday?
Yes, Monday.
Monday.
Thank
okay,
you.
so Monday the 7th will be the last day to get your voting in, so make sure you do that. And then soon after that, we'll be revealing the finalists. The winner, actually, I should say.
Yeah, the winner will be later on in the day.
Cool.
So, yeah.
All right, so let's shift gears a little bit, talk a little about esports. So we have 2 events coming up this weekend. We have the EU Season 2 Invitational that's going to be happening on the 5th at 12 p.m. British Standard Time. And we have the very next day, we have the NA Season 2 Invitational on August 6th at 12 p.m. Pacific Time. So these are going to be the Season 2 Invitationals. You can see the team list here. We have the websites up, and these guys are going to be battling out for fighting points, prize money, and obviously the ultimate goal is to go to the regional championships, which are going to be happening on August 24th at Gamescom for the EU Regional Championships, and September 3rd at PAX West for the NA Regional Championships. So really, really high stakes here. This is like, you know, this is like the big one, and the winners, of course, the big ones. The pretty big ones, I guess I should say, because the winners of these are going to go and represent their entire regions against all the other regions in Korea for the World Championships. So very, very excited about that, and I think it's going to be great.
So I'm looking forward to it. We get to work at 1 a.m. We get to work also the next day at 9 a.m. It'll be fun.
Yeah, you can see the current standings right now. You can see Guardian right there.
Hurricane.
Currently in first place right there, and you can see Hurricane already won the wildcard tournament, so they've got an automatic seeding into the regional championships. So you'll see, and also the same thing for EU with Ugly Intentions winning the wildcard and already getting a spot there, but a few other teams battling out for those final spots. Yeah, so you can see all these on our website at esports.blandsoul.com, so you can check that out anytime. We keep it updated, so yeah.
All right. What should we jump into about Dark Origins now?
Yeah, I think that about covers it. So I know you guys have been waiting for this, so let's jump into Dark Origins. Bethany and I are already in game, so let's take a look. So before we even get started, the first thing...
How's your character's bending over?
That was not planned. So the first thing that's going to be added to Blade & Soul is chapter 12 and 13 of Act 7. So it's going to be a little bit more, exposition on the story, a little bit about your favorite characters. It's also going to be the Fate of the Uransu side quest. It's like a side story. It's going to be telling you, it's going to be going to the past of some of the characters you already know and you love or maybe hate, but you're going to learn a lot more about them and their backstory. So pretty awesome for those of you that love the story quests and get all invested in them. So that's going to be available on August 16th when it comes out, as well as where we are right now. So this is Scion Teep. So this is a 24-player raid that's located in Gowon City. You can access it from Celestial Basin over here to the east. And Bethany and I are going to play through it for you guys. Obviously we're using GM characters and stuff like that. We'll just be running through and then also showing you guys some of the rewards you can get from here. But this is going to be definitely one of the things that you want to tackle as soon as you can when you get in to Dark Origins. So I'm gonna let's do this. As usual, Bethany's gonna carry me.
Oh gosh.
And I'm just gonna hang out and watch her.
I'll try. I love this entrance area where you have to just fly.
This is the first boss, actually. If you fail, then you fall to your death.
Yeah,
and
I'm
die.
gonna try not to fail this time.
I can. It does look pretty awesome. I guess I should look around more.
Yeah, it's on your camera, man.
My bad.
Oh, you can see the sky. I didn't realize you could see the sky.
Camera operator here. So yes, and then this is where you go if you fail and you jump, and you've missed the jump.
Oh, that looks painful. It's like just rocks down there.
Alright, so as usual, disclaimer, we're using GM weapons and GM characters, and we're going to be just kind of cruising through the content. Also, just want to mention, as always, as we have in our previous stream, this is not the final build. In fact, there's going to be a couple of things that are not present in the final build here. So just want to make sure that's clear for you guys. Make sure you know that some of the stuff you see is not going to be final. You're going to see some incomplete English and stuff like that. But comes with the territory of showing you guys content early. So we're just going to clear here. So this is not going to be... So obviously when we released Wings of the Raven earlier this year in February, we released Dawn of Kandahar alongside Skybreak Spire. Now this is kind of the same deal with the Temple of Alluvium, which we're going to get into a little bit later, and Sion's Keep. So they're kind of the same sort of thing. So you can see this is much more of like a straightforward, finish to the end fight. Whereas, well, they're both pretty straightforward, but the Temple of Alluvium is going to be more of your like progression raid, your really difficult stuff, and this one's going to be more of a get in there with a group and just clear it kind of thing. This is going to be interesting because we don't have the kill command on this server, so I don't know if we're going to be able to kill this thing, but there's only one way to find out.
Oh gosh. We're so dead.
I think we might die, actually, because,
sure.
Yeah, let's just see if we can at least clear some of it. But yeah, this is actually on a slightly different server than we usually run the live streams on, so we do not have access to the instant kill command. As I keep getting knocked down. You should watch Bethany's screen. She's the one doing stuff. Yeah, this might be a little rough to chew through this guy's 260 million HP.
So much HP.
He's got a lot of life. So we might just like teleport farther on or something, or maybe just talk about rewards and stuff.
Yeah. If you want to teleport ahead, I can teleport.
Actually, we're doing okay.
You think? I don't know.
No.
I don't think so. Damn mechanics.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying getting my ass kicked too. Yeah, I think we'll probably just move on ahead.
Yeah. Try not to mouse click too hard.
Yeah, let's see if I can actually do that.
Yeah.
What I can actually do is teleport us to a version of the instance that doesn't have any mobs, so we can just kind of cruise through and check it out instead. But that was like a little sneak preview of what Science Teep is going to be like. Don't worry. You're doing great.
As usual.
Yeah, the carry.
Yep.
So basically, like I mentioned, this is going to be a little bit easier than Temple of Alluvium. Still going to be an end game.
You can switch to his, Maggie.
I'm still running.
Oh.
Nope. There's nothing to see on mine. You're going to have to go back.
I thought you were there.
No.
Killing me, Smalls.
Everyone cheer Bethany on in chat.
Oh my god. I want Mew back. This is not fun with all these mechanics in one person.
No. Not fun.
They keep spawning.
What is going on?
There's too many of them. I just
What is my character doing?
Oh, okay, it didn't kill me. That's nice.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get to the next area. I'm totally not hanging out to dry here. I promise.
I might just kill it before you know. My numbers, man. GMOP. I'm still not even going down.
Take me a second to go. Maybe we should have killed it. Oh, it's gonna enrage actually. So you're actually gonna die in a second.
Oh, that's cool. Can't. Oh yeah, he is gonna enrage.
Yep.
Man. Rip.
You fought valiantly. I appreciate the effort. While my character, I may have failed the jumping challenge while I was doing this.
Did you really fail the jumping challenge?
No, just kidding.
Okay, there. I'm dead now.
All right.
Thanks, Jonathan.
You're welcome.
Thanks for nothing.
That's very helpful. Yeah, I'm just going into a version of the instance that doesn't have any mobs. Not gonna be quite as exciting, but I'll be able to show you guys the rest of the instance at least a little bit. You can. I'm just gonna be flying and stuff like that. Bethany can teleport to me now if she wants to. Okay, maybe it doesn't.
I'm not gonna teleport while you're flying. That's a trap.
Yep, there's an invisible wall. Okay, we're gonna skip the rewards.
Yeah.
But the last boss of it is the Iron Conqueror. You can see him, kind of see him in the trailer video we showed at the beginning of the stream. He's gonna be the last boss of Science Teep, and they're gonna be obviously the whole reason to do this is for the loot. So let's talk a little bit about the loot from Science Teep.
Let's do that.
So Bethany's got some of the stuff spawned in here. So the first thing you're gonna see is let's talk about soul shields.
Okay.
So there's a new set of soul shields for each class that comes from a combination of Temple of Alluvium and Scion Teep. So we can kind of go through those a little bit.
Yeah.
People probably want to see their set bonus and stuff
Here's
like that.
Blade Master and Soul Summoner. And here we go, Kung Fu Master. Give you a few seconds to see. Alright.
Yeah, these are obviously going to be
Force
really powerful.
Master.
These are going to be right away your best in slot pieces.
Destroyer. Assassin. Blade Dancer. Well, that's a lot to read. Sit there for a little bit longer. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm sure the
Warlock.
people get screenshots and stuff, and these are.
Yeah.
There's also an NPC that's. Oh, actually, this NPC
And
sells the
Soulfighter.
sealed ones. So yeah, so you'll notice those are all the piece ones. So those ones you can see drop from Temple of Alluvium, the first boss encounter in here. Now Scion Teep drops pieces 5 and 6 of your new set. So do you have your set equipped? Yeah, you can see.
Yep.
The Spirit Caller set, piece 5 and 6 is available from Scion Teep. Similar to the other raids we've launched, Skybreak Spire and Dawn of Convy Heart, these raids also have a weekly lockout. They also reset on Wednesday at 6 a.m. server time, so it's going to be the same deal. But these pieces are 5 and 6 are from this raid. All the other pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7, 8 are from Temple of Alluvium. So, yeah. There's also new legendary necklaces that come from both raids.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you can.
There's necklace.
Yeah.
It's Oath necklace.
Let's talk about those a little bit. You can make the window bigger on the top right. Yep. Oh yeah. So every single class. So depending on what elements you use, there's new necklaces. So this one actually comes from Scion Teep. This is the Windborn necklace, obviously for wind element. You can see the stats on there. Obviously, really powerful, really powerful necklaces. And then that one is from the Great Thrall, so that's the second encounter in Temple of Alluvium. So you can see that they're kind of, the raids kind of go together. Some of the loot is from Scion Teep, some of the loot is from Temple of Alluvium. So you're gonna want to, when you jump in the game on August 16th, you're probably gonna want to hit Control-I, go in your equipment upgrade paths menu, and look at what your class, where your stuff comes from. That way you can plan out your raids and figure out what you want to do.
I don't know if you want to see this.
Sure, just show some of the costs. They're mostly the stuff you're used to. You can also see a new item right there. That's the High Queen's Wing. So this is basically the Raven's Feather of this raid tier. So you got the Raven Feather for both Dawn of Kandahar and Skybreak Spire. Same sort of thing. This is basically the new Raven Feather.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it is prettier than Raven Feather.
It is.
Yeah, you can show some of the other classes.
Oh, okay.
You'll see, like, for example, this one is from those two bosses. You switch over to, what is this, Blade Master?
Blade Master.
Yeah, as you can see, so this one comes from the first boss. This is the Flame Necklace. The other one is going to be the Lightning Necklace, which comes from the second boss. So obviously your class has two different element choices. So based on which one you are, as I mentioned, you're going to want to look up where you're going to get your loot from. Obviously, these are really strong. So these are definitely what you want to aim for. These are definitely best in slot, and they're going to be very impactful in the amount of damage that you can do.
All right, what do you want to show off next? I got a bunch more loot from this place in my bags.
The other thing I wanted to show off was that's exactly what it is. So Iron Conqueror Medallion. This is a something you trade in at the NPC to get your Mystic Badge. I think you have the Mystic Badges on the bottom there. So you'll see this one specific to certain classes. So that's for Force Master, Summoner, and for Warlock. I think what was the third one on there? Oh. Yeah, Warlock. Force Master, Summoner, and Warlock. So they'll be so those people in your raid are generally gonna be rolling for this, or bidding for this, and then you're able to trade it in for the Mystic Badge at the NPC just outside. So you can, Bethany's got the.
Oh, is the NPC outside too? I had to go to Zyway to find it.
Yeah, there's one right outside.
Okay.
And it sells almost all the stuff from these two raids.
Okay, yeah.
So you just trade it in there. So same sort of thing here. Depending on what class you are, it's going to come from different sources. So your different class. I think it's like Blade Master, Blade Dancer, Soul Fighter. You're going to want the first fight in Temple of Alluvium, but we'll go into that a little bit more when we go over there. Mm-hmm. So. Couple different locations for your Mystic Badge. Bethany's going through a lot of them right now. There's obviously a lot to show, but
yeah, you guys can clip this and.
Like, obviously, these are super strong. These are the first time we have legendary Mystic Badges. They have really profound, really powerful effects for every single class. So definitely do some research into which spec, which ones you want to get, and so you can plan it out.
Almost done.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Get your pause button on.
Yeah, as a destroyer, I'm excited for that Fury one. It basically makes you into a god during Fury. It's pretty awesome. Just
what you wanted.
Yes.
All right, there you go.
All right, those are all the Mystic Badges. They're actually available on one NPC that we'll show later, so it's really easy to go look at them and browse. We'll show that in a little bit. How about some cosmetics? We'll show them the cosmetics from Scion Teep.
It's the Ironclad set. Oh wait, I have a Pohoron thing still on. Oh well. Let me take that off actually. It might destroy the look. Alright. There's your Lynn female. The pigtails make it very less serious.
There you go.
Oh, we get
fishnets when you're not a Lynn.
Yeah, when you're not a Lynn, you get fishnets, which is unfair, in my opinion. No.
Yeah, so these drop from the final boss. There's also you can also buy them from the vendor with certain achievements unlocked. So there's an achievement prerequisite for it, but it looks really awesome. You can see what the Iron Conqueror looks like in that trailer that we just released, the little teaser, as well as it's like the header on our Dark Origins website. It's a pretty awesome fight, so you should definitely check it out.
Oops. And the back of the female. All right, and for us summoners.
That was great with it. That was great with the beach
With the
hat
glasses.
and the glasses.
We get headphones kitty. I love it.
Oh crap.
Oh, it's so cute.
You might have missed the glasses part.
All right, and then I'll show off, let me show off the Conquerors, the little swords, if they want weapon skins.
Sure.
Quickly
Jump into
show
that.
off.
I am getting myself ready in Alluvium to show you guys that.
Sword and Lindblade. Gauntlet and Bracer.
That looks awesome.
Staff. Oh, I could zoom in. There we go. Bangle. Axe. And dagger and razor. Sorry, I can't
Yeah.
show you the sheaths, guys. I'm neither one of those classes.
Yeah, that looks awesome. So obviously there's ton of loot coming from this, as we mentioned, soul shields, legendary elemental necklaces,
All this
mystic
stuff.
badges for 3 of the classes,
All this stuff.
all the cosmetics,
All
the stuff that
And all
Bethany
of
is
this.
showing, and obviously, you know, so this is obviously going to be the introduction of a new raid tier. So you know, it's definitely really exciting time for Blade and Soul. We're gonna have a lot of content coming out for you guys, and but as I mentioned, that's not the only raid. There are 2 raids coming out, and the other one is Temple of Alluvium, which I am in right now. You can switch over to my screen now.
Go to his
I'm already
screen.
inside. I'm being chased by golems. I was
Oh,
kiting
shoot.
them while you guys were doing that. Oh, they actually killed me. Sure. Anyway, see, this is what
System says Jalen
this
has
is what
died.
this is what happens when like I don't have Bethany carrying me.
Oh my god, it's so funny. You
All
can
right, she's
jam
gonna
hide through
join
it
me.
if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna run through. I'm gonna stealth through, guys.
That was
cheats.
so funny. Yeah, I'm in loading screen.
It's all good. Okay, so this is the Temple of Alluvium. So this is located right across. This is actually located in Gowan City, so it's gonna be right here in the south area here. It's gonna be located to the west of Faircloud, and as you can see, it also looks really awesome. I'm gonna just look around while Bethany catches up. Those are those jerk golems that just killed me.
I bet you I'm gonna spawn right next to them.
And that giant building over there is going to be the first place we're headed. Check these out, these NPCs.
I'm sorry, Mew. You don't get to hide.
They're
like
wearing
I do.
some Aransu outfits. You guys will learn much more about that as you go through the story. And I'm basically going to cruise up here and show you guys what it looks like inside. So these are going to be 2 pretty familiar faces for you guys. It's Ken and Gen. You know, you'll know them from Sogan's Lament in the Asura dungeon, and also, you know, as Tweedledee and Tweedledum kind of characters in the Candy Cloud Park. But yeah, I wonder if we can kill these ones.
I don't think so.
Maybe not. All right.
No, they have a kill mechanic to GM.
Jerks.
Yeah.
This actually, so 4 hours.
Oh my gosh. It's
4
after you?
So, so 4 hours. They are chasing me. 4 hour stream next week. We're actually gonna have. It's gonna be moving to the other server, so we are gonna have our GM kill commands. So it's gonna be way less of us dying. I promise. Maybe
So
we can.
funny.
Yes, this is. Yep. Died again on stream. You just show Bethany's screen. I'll just go in the version of the. Yeah. Just gonna show them, at least show them what it looks like in there, just so that they can get an idea.
Am I hidden? I don't look hidden anymore. I'm scared. Nope.
Yeah. So sorry about that.
Yep.
Showing you guys more stuff, but we're still gonna be able to see what it looks like inside.
Let's show you what they get. Look up so closely. What are they
They're
wearing?
like writhing
They're like-
mummies.
Yeah, are they mummies now?
Well, I think you kind of kicked their asses in Sogan's Lament, so
Oh.
now they're.
Ew, is he picking his nose?
Did you really?
Yes, that's gross, and he probably ate it. He's scratching his.
They definitely look like people that would eat their boogers.
Wow.
Just saying. Look at them.
Can you show the view again? Because the interlace of that.
The view of what?
the view around here. Last time when Jonathan was showing it, it was all.
Yeah, I don't pan very slowly.
Yeah,
I'm a fast
he's not a
panner.
panner.
No, it's amazing. In order for me to show text, I have to turn it off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the mountains. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can switch over mine if you like. So I'm already inside the building ahead. As you can see, it looks really, really awesome. If you guys remember in Soga's Lament, you fight Asura as the final boss, and you know, if you succeeded, you kicked his ass, and then Julia kind of banishes him back, tells him to get his ass back in the portal. And this time, though, he's back with a vengeance. So you obviously the fight, he's half flame, half frost. You know, he alternates between the flame sword and the fire sword mechanics. This time, in this fight, you're gonna be fighting two at once. So you'll notice that, you know, a lot of the elements are split between the room. You see the red banners on this side, you see the blue banners on this side. And obviously not going to spoil anything for you guys or show you guys a cinematic or anything, but this is where the showdown happens. You're going to be fighting both of them simultaneously in this giant room. You have to split your raid in half, and you have to defeat both to continue it. So you saw in like a lot of those tooltips, you know, it's like the first fight is the Frost Asura and the Flaming Asura and the Frost Asura. For example, on like right here, Flaming Asura, Frozen Asura. So that's going to be the first encounter in Temple of Alluvium. So there's actually 3 encounters in the Temple of Alluvium. There's going to be the Flaming Asura and Frozen Asura as the first encounter. The second encounter is the Great Thrall, and the third encounter is the Hive Queen. So when we release the patch Dark Origins on August 16th, it's only going to be the Flaming Asura and Frozen Asura and the Thrall. The Hive Queen is going to be added at a later date along with the content that unlocks. So just wanted to let you guys know that in advance. It's going to be a tiered release. You know, so just know that if you beat the Great Thrall when it comes out, then at that point you are done with the current content in Temple of Alluvium. So I think we can just cruise through and show them the second area as far as like the environment. We're not gonna be able to fight the bosses and stuff because obviously you don't have the kill command, but we can at least show you guys what it looks like because I do think it looks awesome.
Show them the cosmetics.
Yeah, we can show them that as well. Yeah. Overall, oh, it's not letting me through. All right, I can teleport through if you just switch to Bethany's screen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Show you guys.
So much shooting on the stream.
These are the weapons that drop, which are super cool looking. I like that it's got the frost and fire elements like the bosses, the Asura boss that he was talking about. So sword and wind blade, gauntlet and bracer.
Yeah, these are amazing.
So cool. The staff. Bangle. Axe.
Always the best. Axes are always the best.
Dagger and razor.
That's why destroyers are the best. I'm not biased.
You were very biased. And then these will drop from the boss, the later boss,
Yeah.
right?
So those aren't going to be available.
They're
right
not going to
away.
be available yet, but I'll show you guys some hype at least to see it. You guys all know you wanted to look like Zulia. The bow is so big.
It is an enormous bow.
Thick. That's all I gotta say. Big
Yes.
bow. It's so big.
It's
on
really
me.
big. It almost looks like wings.
Yeah. And then,
It's
what could
it's
the
like
males
floppy,
look
too.
like? Okay, they don't get a bow. Oh wait,
They
they
do
do
get a
get a bow. It's just not as
It's just more
elaborate.
normal sized.
It's not the size that matters, dude. They get a streak in their hair. No, like giant, whatever they're called.
Yeah, I don't know what you call those.
I don't even know, yeah.
Or how they would work with the laws of physics.
Wire. I don't know.
Sorry, I couldn't hold it back.
Lynn males and shorts, everybody. This is the other costume with Lynn, shorts. His bow's really big. It's just like the ironclad outfit for the
That costume
males.
cracks me up.
So short. All right. then this one also drops from the same boss who will be released later. Oh, the hair is ruining it for me, but whatever. It's like the Aransu apprentice outfit, but with a frilly skirt.
Yep. Very similar. Mentioned earlier about the whole Ronsu offense like that, and the Ronsu side school quest. You guys are going to see what lies within the mysterious school of warlocks.
Those pants. All right. Guess what male Lynn is wearing? Just take a wild guess. Shorts! Okay. So good.
Like his facial expression is
His
just like...
face, I know, he's like, I'm real tired of this shit. Sorry. I love it.
That's perfect. I was going to say kill me, but I like yours better.
Oh, and for us summoners, there's also a Zulia cat outfit, which is really adorable.
Oh my god.
And look at the cat emblem.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I love it.
It's pretty cute.
All right. And yeah, and then you talked about the mystic badges.
Yeah, I mean, we can still show them. Those are the two items that are very similar to the Iron Conqueror medallion. That's going to be able to trade them in for the mystic badges of your class. This is the Heart of the Great Thrall, so this is the second encounter in Temple of Alluvium, and the drop is for Kung Fu Master, Destroyer, and Assassin to get their mystic badges. The other drop is Frostburn Orb from the first encounter, and it's for Blade Master, Blade Dancer, and Soul Fighter. So kind of a split there on who the loot's for. And also, obviously, as we mentioned, Soul Shields 1 through 4 are going to be available from the first two bosses, with 7, 8 coming later. So you should be able to get pieces 1 through 6. So you'll be able to get that 5-piece bonus if you're diligent and get them all. But the 8-piece bonus will not be available until the second half of the raid is released. So, yeah.
It's good.
Just going to do a quick run through of the rest of it, just so you guys can kind of see it.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's
whenever Maggie's
pretty looking.
available.
Yeah, it's no rush. You can just
You gotta
check out my
pan
screen.
slow though.
I gotta work on my slow pan.
Yeah, and then you gotta get rid of the cursor by
The
pushing down
sensitivity
middle.
on this mouse is really high, so I just want to say I'm sorry.
You're doing.
I'm used to like a really low sensitivity, so
I think
like
it's A for effort.
no.
It's like just like it's so
don't
funny.
patronize me. Just a bad panner.
You're doing a
Anyway, I'm gonna
great
run through.
job.
And
And,
this is
show
why
you
we don't
guys.
have Jonathan making our videos.
Yeah, I know. I'm on camera control duty. I just come on here and tell you guys bad news.
Aw. Don't do that. No more.
Yeah, so we're going to run through here, show you guys the second showdown. So obviously this is going to be the Great Thrall encounter. There's no NPCs since I'm in a version of the instance that does not spawn NPCs, but pretty similar in construction to the first area.
Convenient shot there.
That was not my intention. See, bad at camera control. This is, yeah. Just want to show everybody this next area before we talk about a little bit about some of the other changes that are coming in the patch. Are they making fun of my camera control, or?
Oh yeah, they definitely are.
Oh, okay, I deserve it. So
I deserve it.
you
It's
check
great,
out this
though.
area. Oh, Bethany's here.
Yay.
So gonna look around.
It's more arena style looking
Yes.
place. There's a lot of it. This patch.
Look at that panning.
You're getting better.
Sensitivity is
It's
so
still-
high.
it's like-
I'm literally moving the mouse such a small
It's
amount, like a
great-
millimeter at a
it's great 'cause
time.
You start slow and then you like jitter and then you.
And then you give up.
I'm moving it so slowly, and it's just like going fast. But yes, you know, really awesome stuff. And as I mentioned, we're gonna be. Can I just pan this way? Oh, that's really fast.
Good job.
You know, we're gonna be focusing a lot on larger scale content. Both these raids are gonna be 24 players. So really large scale content, epic bosses, epic fights, epic locales, epic loot. So everything, that's really going to be a focus for the rest of the year. So some of the other stuff that that is going to be coming out in this patch. I don't know. I'm going to just hang out and stare at this while we talk. So some of the other changes that are going to be coming in this patch that we're going to talk about on this week's stream. One of them is adjustments to Skybreak Spire. So We released Skybreak Spire as part of the Wings of the Raven update in February of this year. Obviously, it was our endgame raid at the time. Now these two updates is a new level of raid content. So what's going to happen is we're going to be adjusting the difficulty so that it's more accessible for more players. It's still going to remain a 24-player raid. However, some of the boss mechanics are going to be a little bit easier. They might not happen as frequently. Some of the mechanics might be removed. But overall, the goal is to make it more accessible for more players. Get everybody geared up through Skybreak Spire gear, and get them into all our new content. Get you ready, so that you can experience all this new shiny stuff as soon as possible. So that's kind of the explanation behind that.
Will we have all the juicy details in the patch notes on what's changing?
We will have some details in the patch notes. Overall, it's going to be a simplification. It's not going to go too much into detail, but it is definitely going to be a decrease in difficulty across the board for all 4 encounters in Skybreak Spire. Yeah.
Sounds good.
The second thing I want to talk about is something that people have been asking for like crazy. So really happy to finally be announcing it, and that is the ability to upgrade your weapon from, I'm just gonna milk it a little bit. Everyone's just like, when's it coming? No, you're gonna be able to upgrade your Riftwalk weapon to Raven. So obviously everyone's been asking for a while, they're asking when it's coming. So this goes for Riftwalk or Dawnforge Stage 6. You can now upgrade it to Raven Stage 6. So I can kind of show you guys the path. I'll just do the whole thing. Derp.
What's going on?
I want to show the cost. So yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be 15 Raven King Souls, 1 Silverfrost Premium Transformation Stone, and 1 Pristine Oil. This is made by transmuting your Sacred Oil in the transmutation menu, and as well as a Raven King's Animus for this particular weapon. This is for the sword. You're going to want the ferocity and the other items for the other weapons. And basically, this is going to allow anyone that went on this path that wanted to switch over to Raven, you're going to be able to at Stage 6, and then from there you can keep going to Stage 9, etc. So. Yay! It's finally coming out. I know you guys have been asking for it for a long time and wondering when it's coming, so it will be in the patch on 8/16. It is good news. Another thing that's going to be in the patch is a skill balance update. So for players that might be familiar with the Korean server, this is the same skill update that came out for them on June 28th. There's going to be some key updates to some skills. Blade Dancers get a lot of skills. That's awesome hype for Awakened Lightning Flash, as well as they get a couple other Awakened skills based on their spec. So some nice changes coming, some updates to the game. So that's going to be also included in the Dark Origins patch.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of new items.
Yes.
New areas.
Yeah, it's a whole new raid tier. So it's definitely bumping up the next the next tier of gear, the next tier of strength. We're going to see the next set of strength for all the characters in the game. So I'm really excited for that.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
All right, I think that about covers it for preview number 1 and raids.
Yes. So we mostly covered raids today. So obviously that's not all that's coming in the update. There's going to be some other changes. There's a new dungeon we're going to talk about. But those are going to be coming out next week, so that's going to be August 10th for the second part of the stream. Just a reminder about esports. You want to remind them about esports?
Reminder for esports, this weekend is the Online Invitationals number 2, Season 2. EU, I don't remember the 12 p.m. BST on the 5th for EU Season 2, and then NA Season 2 will be August 6th at 12 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, definitely tune into that.
Yeah.
We were at the wildcard tournament. That was my first time casting anything, but I had an absolute blast. It was great.
You know who else had a blast?
Yeah.
Rue. Rue had a blast.
No comment. I just have to say that it was really great to see all the players there, and just how they're getting along as a community and really pushing esports there. And it was a great experience. I had an amazing time. So I'm really excited for both the invitationals and the upcoming regional championships at Gamescom and PAX.
Yep. Gamescom PAX. And then, so yeah, you guys should stay tuned for us next week for the awesome new things coming on. Get your votes for the costume design contest on the forums before Monday, or at Monday, I would do it before Monday though. It's really fast.
Just be safe.
Yeah, be safe. And then follow our channels: Twitch, YouTube, Facebook,
Twitch.
Twitter, Twitch, Twitch.
Yeah, and you have any other questions, something we might have covered. We might be covering it last week, but just in case, you can ask us on our Twitter. You know, I think we're pretty responsive.
Yeah.
So just shoot us questions, and we'll get back to you if we can.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.